Apollo and the Sun Chariot. Young Phaeton lived with his mother. His father, the sun god Apollo, lived far away. One day, Phaeton traveled to the palace of the sun to meet his father. Father, Phaeton says, I want to be a god just like you. Son, Apollo says, being a god is not easy, but I can see that you are eager, so I will grant you one wish. I wish to drive your son's chariot across the sky. Phaeton says, such immature dangerous. Apollo says, the horses are very powerful. They breathe fire the chariots instead is red hot. You said anything I wish. Phaeton insists. Apollo has given his word. He sighed. As you wish, my son. Early the next day, it was time for Phaeton to bring morning sunlight to the dark earth. Apollo placed the grounds of light on Phaeton's head. He rubbed the boy with magic oil. This oil will keep yourself from the heat, Apollo says. Phaeton sat in a chariot. He smiled at his father. The two horses sent a burst of fire out their nose. Then they leaped into the sky. They swiftly galloped high into the air. Phaeton was terrified. He could barely hold the reins. The horses rose higher and higher. The rays of the sun chariot grew distant from earth. The sky turned dark. The horses ran to get a start. There, the great heat from the sun chariot were the giant serpent. It hisses and let out poisonous smoke. Phaeton coughed and choked. The chariot and sped toward the giant scorpions. The monster slashed at the boy with its stinger. Help! Phaeton cried out. He drove the reins. The horses raced downwards. The fairies' chariots zoomed toward earth. Phaeton hissed in the chariots as he flew above the lands. The hot flames scorched earth. Rivers dried up. City and forest caught fire. People feared the earth would turn to ash. Zeus, the thunder god, saw that the people were scared. He drove until the temple of the sun chariot. The lightning shattered the chariot. Phaetons were thrown to the ground. The horses raced away in a blaze of fires. With the chariot ruins, earth lay in darkness. Apollo soon found his sons. He spoke gently. You should have listened to me, son. The work of the gods is very dangerous. Phaeton nodded. I am sorry, fathers, he says. I will never do anything so foolish again. Apollo called for Vulcan, the craftsman god. We need a new stone chariot, Apollo says. Have my son help you with the bellows. You want to be like one of us. Vulcan looked up at Phaeton. Of course, he says. Phaeton organized with Vulcans. The magic oil Apollo had rubbed on Phaeton has worn off. Phaeton left the heat from the fires as he pumped the bellows for Vulcans. After many hours, a new sun chariot was finished. On the next dawn, Apollo harnesses his fairy horses and climbs into the chariots. He grabs the reins and travels across the sky, bringing sunlight to the earth. Phaeton never tried to ride the sun chariot again. To this day, Earth will never have another day without sunlight.